This conference will now be recorded.
All right, everyone, this is Ivan here coming to you with the Mike G's update today. It is August 17, and I'm telling you, well, I'm not telling you anything. Very, my opinion, very, very disappointing. Very disappointing. Now, first of all, whoever likes to copy these updates and so on from Mike, let me just go in here and put my airplane mode on, okay? Because my phone is absolutely ringing off the hook, and that is no good. Okay, airplane mode is on, so we're not going to get interrupted here. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, update 8/17/2022, and then we have the Bentleys. Okay, they are in here. Um, Today's quote. I mean, I mean, I understand Mike can't say anything. On the other hand, uh, what are we gonna make up? I know that many of you heard from the 15, that Neil, he was in court, and it's been extended now to September the 20th. I think that's when they're gonna start the process. There's more than 1 million documents that need to be looked over, and Raya, he will have personal lawyers. They're gonna defend him. Who knows? Second is that the judge mentioned something about maybe they will release some of the funds he has in his bank account because it's not that he's broke, okay? And they maybe allow him to hire some attorneys and pay him. I hope that he can spend 20, maybe $25 million. I hope that he would get similar attorneys like O.J. Simpson had here in America, because that was unbelievable. It's amazing what money can do, right? It's amazing. So, I hope that he will be able to do that. But in the meantime, we're stuck here. We're stuck with this Mike G deal, and we don't hear anything. I have personally not spoken to Mike for at least 3 weeks now. It must be 3 weeks. I talked to Amy Sue a couple of times, and I just thought, if he want to share something, then he will call me. But I haven't heard anything, and I've decided I'm not going to call him because obviously he can't tell me anything. And on the other side, I really don't want to know anything because I'm sure that my phone's going to be ringing also one day, and then they will hear my take of this whole Mike D deal. And I can only speak the truth, and that was that I personally lent Mike some money. I lent money by sending it to FFG, to PMC, and some of the other groups and so on. But it was all lent money from me to Mike G. And I know that all these people I sent money to, as well as to Mike himself also, I lent them money, and I lent them money, and I lent them more money. And that's because I believed in this deal. I truly believed in this deal, and I still believe in this deal. I know that there are groups out there that are really, really having a heyday. And well, I say hey because that's something they did. And I don't know why they do what they're doing. I don't know why they're saying that we should all request, our money back. I mean, we all know that there was no refund. We all know that it was a loan. We all know that Mike, he said he will eventually, when this whole thing is over and closed down, that in case we are not getting paid, he will personally pay us over the next 3 years with 7% interest. Now, that is what we all have agreed to. Everybody has agreed to that. So, whatever they are saying in other groups and so on, please do not pay attention because, well, they're going to have a heyday, okay? Oh man. So Mike, he didn't say anything today, and it's very disappointing. I will cover a little bit here last. Begin today with a wonderful quote and a beautiful poem from my friend Hal in England. All truth passes through these three stages. First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. And third, is accepted as being self-evident. That was written by philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer. All right. I exist in the depth of solitude, pondering my true goal, trying to find peace of mind and still preserve my soul, constantly yawning to be accepted. and from all we seek respect, never compromising, but sometimes risky, and that is my only regret. A young heart with an old soul, how can there be peace? How can I be in the depth of solitude when there are two inside of me? This do within me causes the perfect opportunity to learn and live twice as fast as those who accept simplicity. Tupac Shakur. That was that what that was from. Then Mike, he go through some emails. I like to share 3 emails. I'm not going to read those emails. I'm sorry, because we are all thinking about closing this deal. That's what we have in mind. We do not have in mind, at least everybody I have been talking to, everybody said they have no interest in joining any other program. Now, I know that many people have joined this program here, the big program. I signed up myself because I just want to see what it is so I can talk to people. And personally, at this point, I'm gonna say absolutely not. I'm not going to participate in this. I know that there's a lot of money involved. I know that some people can probably make a lot of money after putting in a lot of hours and so on. But all I can tell you is that be careful. Now, Mike, he talks about the Amway, the old Amway stuff, and so on. And I mean, this is fine. This is fine. If you want to get educated a little bit about network marketing, of course, then please do so. Okay. I mean, we all know that Richard DeFoss and Jay Van Andel, they were involved with Amway back in the 50s, and we know what kind of fight they had to go through and so on. And in those days, there was a lot of naysayers because they have a garage full of soap and so on. And hey, listen, if you bought a bunch of soap at wholesale, then go out and sell it. Okay, go out and sell it, make some money. That is what network marketing is about. Now, today, of course, you don't need a garage because everything is online and it is so much easier for everybody. So after you read all this stuff here, you read about the big deal that is out there and so on. Uh, so next Wednesday, I'll provide a lot more details about this program in the update. Until then, sincerely, Mike G. Very, very, very disappointing. I'm gonna do like this other dude on this video. He does all the time, all the time. I don't know why, but it's very disappointing that we are not getting something, at least something. I mean, Mike, come on, tell us you're breathing, you're having a fairly good time, but you know that this deal really has choked you up, and the same thing for Gary, and the same thing for Neil, and so on. But just follow the case against Neil. Although I don't see necessarily what that has to do with my G deal, but I know that there's some form of combination in there, and somehow they are connected. But we will see. We will see. I hope that Neil, he will be able to pull this one off. I really do. I do that for everybody. They are accused of something they might not did or do or whatever, and for Mike and for Gary, we're just waiting for the truth. We want to hear the truth. I don't want to hear it from some other people out there. They're coming with threats and all kind of stuff. And by the way, also for you out there, they're posting my videos. Joseph, I know you are posting videos. You send me some beautiful links and so on once in a while, and they go straight in the trash can. I don't even look at it because Reddit, they're looking at you now. Reddit, they have sent me a beautiful email where they say they are aware of this, Joseph, whatever your last name was, and they are tracking you right now. Also on the Amy Sue website, you also have, they are following you on that. And I told him that I will be talking about you today on my update here. And if you dare taking this video here and posting that on your website, then you're going to be in trouble. Okay. And please remove all the other ones. And I'm not going to talk about Mike G. Deal. I'm not talking about anything bad because there was nothing bad. I would personally not, as well as hundreds and hundreds of many other people, none of us would have joined this business if we thought it was a scam. It was presented to us as a legitimate business where we could make some money, and that is what we all did by lending money to Mike G. Okay, that's all we did. We lent him some money. If a friend of mine, he called me up and say, "Even, can you lend me $100?" I'll say, "Sure, I will lend you some money, no problem." and then we make agreement when you're going to pay me back or whatever. Or I might say, you don't have to pay me back. That's okay. I have the money. So that is totally legal. There's nothing illegal about it. Okay. So that's pretty much where we are. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't get as many emails as I used to. I don't get as many phone calls as I used to. I still get a few of them, a bundle of them, but it's okay. It's okay. Again, let me say that it is not over before it's over. And second is, I, for one, would want to know the truth. I want to know the truth from the very first day when I signed up almost 2 years ago, or maybe even more than that. After I started lending some money to Mike, a lot of money to Mike, I want to know. I want to know what really went wrong. Okay, because obviously we can say something went wrong since we are where we are, right? So we are all looking for that update. We are all looking for the truth, and I think that that's pretty much where we are. And with Mike coming out with this update here today, where he will talk more in details about the program, this big deal, next big deal he's involved with, and so on. Do your own due diligence, please, on all that stuff. Okay, Mike, I know he's just trying to help a lot of people, but for me, it's not for me. Okay, so until then, right? Mikey, right? Sincerely, Mike G. And all I can say is that I'm really sorry that I don't have a better update for you today, but I don't. And I'm not going to make anything up as I have never done. So until next time, guys, we will see you all on that bridge to success. And we all hope that Dare to Dream will survive. Dare to Dream will go on and make some beautiful, wonderful things throughout the world. And I know that many of you, you can't wait for that to happen. I certainly can't wait for that. So with that, guys, we're just gonna wait it out and see what's happening. So enjoy your week, enjoy your summer, wherever you are in the world. And again, as I said before, we will see you all on that beautiful, beautiful bridge to success. Bye bye for now.